And Brooks, Jewish communities all over the United States are grieving this attack. That includes the Jewish community here in Atlanta. Atlanta News First reporter Mary Kate Hamilton joins us live. Mary Kate, how is the Jewish community here responding?
In the face of grief, Jewish communities across Metro Atlanta gathered to celebrate the first night of Hanukkah last night, and even more events are scheduled for tonight. Part of the meaning of Hanukkah in the Jewish faith is literally light overcoming darkness. Even still, understandably, Jewish communities are taking extra precautions this holiday season. The Atlanta Jewish Foundation and the Jewish Federation of Greater Atlanta released a joint statement over the weekend that says their community security initiatives are on, quote, full alert, and that they're working with law enforcement partners. One rabbi we spoke with last night says all people should be free to worship without fear.
Every person has to know, and Jew and non-Jew alike, whenever you have an opportunity to help that freedom, you should stand up for it. And you should stand up against hate, stand up against terror, stand up against evil, because it's not just for one denomination or one religion, it's for the entire world. We all deserve and are entitled to have that freedom to live the way we want to live.
According to the Anti-Defamation League, anti-Semitic attacks were already on the rise in Australia before this horrible weekend. Reporting in Midtown, Mary Kate Hamilton, Atlanta News First.